Hey, what's up? It's Gabe here. Welcome back to the studio, aka my car, and today we got a couple things going on. Number one, I got a little bit of a random vlog footage. Number two, I take you through my push day workout, which I'm really excited about because it worked out incredibly well. Get it? Worked out because it's a workout. Terrible jokes aside, number three, I have some big news that I'm going to share at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that, and I will catch you in the vlog. Roll the intro. Hello.
Hello.
I got a delivery.
You're the pizza man?
Yeah. It's like breakfast in bed, but the pizza version. I got pepperoni and onion and a jumping pup. This isn't for you. You already had your dinner. I know. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't mind me. I'm just going to eat some pepperoni and onion pizza while Graham Stephan's talking behind my head, even though it's not Graham. I don't know who it is.
It's Graham and Von the Beach.
It's chaos in here. Alrighty, back in the gym, and by the gym, I mean the home gym, which I'm really excited to get this first push day workout at the home gym. First official push day at the gym, and as you can see here, I set up the bench in the squat rack, so I'm able to do some bench press, but I kind of got to play with the positioning of the bench because I'm a little bit too far away to do a proper unrack. My goal in my mind when I was setting up the bench was so I didn't hit the rack, which worked, but it was also kind of difficult to unrack because I can't slam the weight against the rack like I can a regular bench press, but I can get the bench press done. So that's really, really good. So moved on to the weighted part of the portion. Didn't just do the bar, did 115 for 2 sets of 8 to 12, which I just did 8. I just want to keep the reps slow, controlled. I probably could go a little bit slower, but definitely controlled, and push the reps up to 2 sets of 12, and then eventually add in another set down the road. But for now, I'm going to see how much progress I can make with just the 2 sets. And as you can see here, I was kind of fiddling with the rack to kind of make sure I'm not tipping the rack over and keeping everything safe and healthy. But felt really good, and got to keep pushing the weight up on all these exercises by the smallest amount possible, which is going to be either 20 pounds or 25 pounds, which is quite a lot. Sorry, not 25, 30 pounds, which is quite a lot. But we're gonna do what we can with the limited amount of weights I have. Maybe I'll have to go pick up some like 2.5s or 5s or something like that as well. But we're gonna run it with what we got as long as we can and play in that higher rep range, the 8 to 12 and maybe even up to 15 if I have to. But moved on to these shoulder presses. If they're sitting on the ground, I guess they're called a Z press, but since I'm on the bench, I guess it's just a shoulder press with no back support. But those felt pretty good. Same thing, 2 sets of 8, gonna push that to 12 and then bump the weight up from there. And then moved on to these chest flies here. The incline flies with dumbbells are really, really good. Now, this is one of those exercises where I'm actually not doing that much lighter of a weight. It's not a very difficult weight, but it's not super, super light that I'm not really feeling anything in the chest. These felt really good. And the only thing is, I want to take this nice and slow and maybe bump this up to 15 to 20 reps to get a really good pump in, is because I only have 1 pair of dumbbells that are heavier. These are the 25s. I have the 30s after that. And then what am I going to do? Like build it up to 30, 35, 40 reps over time? Or I don't really want to spend money on like 40-pound dumbbells, but we'll see what I end up doing with that. And then moved on to these tricep extensions, which I have to be very, very careful with because skull crushers are one of those exercises that I do not recommend anyone do, but I don't have a push down way, like a way to do push downs. I don't have a way to do any other tricep work except for bench and overhead press. So I figured, hey, you know what? Might as well do these skull crushers. And that little twist at the end doesn't activate the triceps any bit more than anything else, but it does help my elbows from having the pain. So that's why I'm doing that little twist. And I forgot until halfway through the set, but that's what I'm doing that for. And then moving on to the last exercise of the day, which I kind of had to rush through because I was on a time limit here, had to take my pup out and then we had to go out the door, but did these lateral raises with the 25s, just worked my way up to 15 reps. Eventually I'm gonna work back to pause reps and kind of go from there. I'm a little all over the place with these workouts, but I'm just trying to get back into the groove with this official push day. Moving on to back day next. Stay tuned for that. And by next, I mean the next video, not this one. Alrighty, so welcome back to the studio, aka my car, and right now I got some big news. So, as I talked about in the last video, I had a couple interviews. One ended up being a complete dud because they actually didn't even work in the state that I live in. But the other job seemed very promising, and it's a lot more in line with what I want to do and what I have been wanting to do for a very long time, and a lot more income potential. And I'm very excited to get started on Monday because, well, I did get the job. It is a sales job. I'm gonna be selling services for a particular company, which I'm gonna leave it at that. But I will keep you posted as the job goes on, very vaguely, because I want to make sure I'm compliant with social media policies because every company is a little bit different. But starting at Monday, super hyped for that. Gonna get back into work because this week and a half or so that I've been off work it's just not been good. It's not been ideal, but I'm super excited to get this started. Super excited to get back into sales and selling a product that I've been wanting to sell for a long time. Now, new job stuff aside, there's a few other things I'm still working on, which is posting 3 times a week here on the channel, keeping up with my workouts, keeping up with my diet, and also still trying to find some kind of part-time job or part-time income that I could do on the side. And I think a big part of that is going to end up being through online personal training, online coaching with fitness, whatever you want to call it. That's essentially the goal, because I'm working with a few people right now to really ramp that up and build that up. And I could talk more about that in the future. So I'm going to be working a lot on that on the side, as well as posting on YouTube, and I'm really excited for what the future holds. But that's all I got for now. I want to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you in the next vlog on Monday. Oh, and if you haven't yet, click like and subscribe and join my email list. First link in the description box below, which will also give you access to the Discord, and you can learn more about my online coaching if that's something you're interested in. All right, that's actually it. And if you want to watch another video from me, go ahead and click this video right here, and I'll see you there.